In this video, I'm going to give a sneak preview of the October BTO launch. So there are two projects that have been announced by the government. One is located at Mount Pleasant and the other site is located at the former Keppel Club site. We have to wait and see for other locations, but man, these two sites are clearly going to be super popular. Let's talk about the Mount Pleasant BTO first. This project will have about 1,500 2 to 4 room units, so it's going to be a mega project. The block height is expected to be 40 stories or even more, so you can imagine people who get a good queue number will have the opportunity to get a unit with an unblocked view. Interestingly, this project will also have a portion of the flats dedicated as public rental flats. I think by design they try to promote inclusivity. What about accessibility? Well, you'll be happy to know that this site should be within walking distance to the new Mount Pleasant MRT station. I googled and there is no specified date on when the station will start operating, but it is said that the Mount Pleasant MRT opening timeline will be in line with the BTO development in the area. So we can assume that when you collect your keys, the Mount Pleasant MRT should be ready around the same time as well. Other than being close to an MRT station, this site is also relatively near to mature areas such as Toa Payoh, Bradel, and Balestier, ensuring amenities are in abundance. Now, we don't know the exact plot location yet, but some analysts I read online said that this project could be close to the kjpargeter primary school at Toa Payoh, which is considered a favorite school. This BTO project will be the first out of 6 BTO projects planned for the Mount Pleasant housing estate as announced back in 2021. Interestingly, the site was once home to the old police academy and pre-war black and white bungalows. So, the heritage elements will be integrated into the design of the new estate to conserve some of the heritage buildings. This trend is not exactly new. For example, Chencharu Hills BTO also has a colonial building on its premises. Personally, I'm very supportive. Rather than not touching the land at all because of heritage reasons, it's better to just integrate it so we can make better use of the land. In terms of resale value, there's no doubt about it. This will be the future $1 million resale flat maker, assuming you can get mid to high floor. Remember that the blocks here will be around 40 stories high, so you can imagine the sellers for units at level 20 and above will be very happy with the potential resale value. What about the other side, Keppel BTO? Well, this project is also very impressive. Probably that's why the government gave us a sneak peek ahead of time for these two projects. If you have been waiting for a rare chance to live close to the city and the sea, this is the opportunity. If you ever heard about the Greater Southern Waterfront Plan from the government, well, this is the first BTO in that area. This project will be built on the former Keppel Club site and offer something for everyone, from green living to high-rise views and convenient MRT access. In total, there will be around 1,000 units offered, so this is again another mega project. The flat types ranges from 2-room flexi flats to 4-room flats. Again, interestingly, it will also have public rental units. So whether you're a young couple starting out or a small family looking to upgrade, there's likely something here for you. This BTO is tucked within Bukit Merah, which is a mature town that is highly in demand. The area is bounded by Teluk Blangah Road, Berlayar Creek, and Bukit Cermin. You will also be relatively near to Labrador Park MRT and Teluk Blangah MRT, both on the Circle Line. We have to wait to know what is the exact distance to these MRT stations, but hopefully it will be within walking distance. The tower height will range from 19 to 46 stories high, which will give the lucky residents stunning views over the waterfront and nearby green areas, which also translate to astronomical resale value down the road. Imagine waking up in a high floor flat, strolling through landscape trails and reaching the waterfront or the southern ridges, all without leaving your neighborhood. Plus, it is only a short commute away to the CBD area. All of these factors combined made a very strong selling point for this BTO. On the premise, you will also have facilities such as preschool and also a nature-themed playground. This BTO will just be the first of the bunch because in total, the government is planning to release about 6,000 HDB flats and 3,000 private homes to be built in this area. About 20% of the site will be used for parks and open land. What is special about this project is because it will combine scenic views and convenient city living. Usually, if you want greeneries, you will have to live live in the outskirts far from the city center, but with this project, you kinda get the best of both worlds. No wonder there's a lot of hype and it is set to become one of Singapore's most transformative urban growth corridors over the next few decades. For home buyers, this means the BTO flats launched at Keppel Club may enjoy both strong demand and promising future value. To refresh your memory, the greater southern waterfront stretches from Pasir Panjang all the way to Marina East. Basically, it will cover prime southern coastline. Over the next few decades, this area will turn into a key destination for living, working, and leisure, essentially becoming a new city hub. The master plan will take place in stages. In the first 5 to 10 years, attention will be focused on the key sites, such as the former Keppel Club, Pasir Panjang Power District, and also Mount Faber. For BTO flats that enter the market at the very start of the transformation, on one hand, hopefully this will mean you can get a good entry price. But on the other hand, the dust and construction noises are to be expected. But as the area gradually matures with more amenities and better infrastructure, naturally the resale value of the flats here should inflate as well. I think both the Mount Pleasant BTO and the Keppel Club BTO are excellent choices. Either one can be a convenient home and a valuable asset at the same time. Regarding the classification, obviously both sides will for sure get slapped by either prime or plus classification. But to be fair, nowadays there's not much difference between prime and plus anyway. It is just slightly different on the clawback rate, subsidy rate, etc. So either way, this project will be subjected to the 10 years MOP, cannot rent out the whole flat even after MOP. Future resale buyers will be subjected to income ceiling, cannot sell to PR couples, etc. The full BTO lineup for October will only be announced in July, but I doubt there will be any project on the same batch that can top these two. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the full review of all projects in the upcoming BTO launch. That's all for now, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!